Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Black Clover mobile video. This time we're gonna talk about gear, discuss gear, explain gear, how does it work. Because, a lot of people still have questions about gear. I've seen people ask about it every day on Discord, on Reddit, on YouTube, right? And there's not really any perfect or good guides which have all the informations, all the translations, all the optimal situational sets you could run on a unit, how to build a unit. Like, it's a lot of things you have to consider in gear, which is, normal. But Black Clover's gear system is kind of special. It has a lot of elements from your usual gacha, right? But it also has some unique elements which might confuse the new player. Let's go into the gear screen first. Let's see. So you can access the gear screen here with, I don't know, can you see this? Okay, you can see this. So this option, and you will see this screen. Now what's important, you have two types of equipment. You have your equipment and then you have your accessories. So the equipment for the gear itself, you unlock it at like shortly after chapter 1, I believe. But for your accessories, you won't be able to equip them until your unit is an LR rarity. So for example, my you can see they are locked since he's an UR, so I can't equip them. And honestly, we do not know where to farm accessories yet. Now you can see you have this weird square grid, right? And your gear all can have different types of puzzle pieces or pieces which can fit into the grid. So for example, this gear set, you select it and it's like a square with 4 tiles, so you can put it anywhere on here. And we will talk about how to optimize it, because obviously where you put it, you can fit more gear pieces into your grid, right? So for example, if I sort it like this, right? Let's say being stupid, I'm doing something like this. Oh no, let's see. This piece can go here. There we go. Like this stuff. I can't equip it anymore, like, because it doesn't fit anywhere, right? You can see what type of piece or puzzle piece it is, right? So yeah, depending on where you put it in, you can fit more pieces inside. The whole gear grid is what I call it. How every gear system works, you have your gear with certain set effects, like you have sets of gears and different sets give different effects, and depending on how many pieces you have, you get different set effects. So one set can have, for example, has 2 set effect and a 4 set effect, right? Regarding the equipment slot or the equipment grid, right, this whole square, it increases by rarity. So if for example my unit was an SR, he only had this many slots, and the more and more you promote your unit, the more slots you get. How do we enhance equipments? Now you can go here to enhance an equipment. You use these blue stones. I'm not sure what you call them, but yeah, use these blue stones. You can farm them. The max rank up for a gear right now is 12, I believe. Maybe you can go higher, but I believe it's 12. And every 4 level ups, you get a random substat, right? So for example, I got this piece, I leveled it. Oh yeah, you have a chance on the level up, right? So here you have a 71% chance to level up. There we go. And then the 62% to level it up from 3 to 4. There we go. Now I got the gear to level 4 and I got random substats, which is I think that's affected rate and HP. Not bad. And you can see at 8 you get another substat, and I believe at 12 you can get more. Obviously the SSR equips don't have, you know, 4 substats. You can only get 3 substats. So when you get to UR and LR, I believe that the most substats you can get on a gear is 4. Also notable is that SR gear sets, I mean, you will never use SRs, I'll be honest, but just to note, right, SR gear, the gear puzzle pieces for SRs are different than SSR and above. So you can see this piece is like a 4-piece square, but the SSR piece is like, it's like a bigger rectangle, you know. So yeah, that's just something to note. Now, how do you increase the substats? To increase substats, let's go back to this piece. Go here, press this button. Now you're in the screen, and here you can see you can select the subset and level it up. Now these you get from your normal dungeons. You farm those, and depending on what subset you have, for example the HP subset is going to use HP, I don't know what you call them. Yeah, I believe they're called magic grandstones. So you use these grandstones, specific ones, to level up a substat. Depending on the rarity, the increase is higher, obviously, right? No, I don't have anything of these farmed, unfortunately. I only found attack substats, so yeah, can't really see that right now, but that's how you increase, you know, that's how you increase the substats. You can't reroll substats in this game, so once you get the substats, it's like set. So yeah, you might get lucky, you might not get lucky, depends. Now let's look at all the set effects. There we go. Alright. Now let's look at all the set effects. We have 10 sets, 10 different set effects. Each have their own benefits. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are meh. We have I call it the attack set, which you can see right here. It increases your attack and magic attack by 220 for the 2 set, and your damage dealt by 10% if you have the 4 set. Then we have the crit rate set. When your HP is 70% or more, you gain 10% crit buff. Not bad. Wish it wasn't dependent on HP, right? But it's alright. 4 set one, the 4 set effect of the crit set, it's bad. You don't want it really. I wouldn't go for the 4 set. So if the attack is not a critical attack, gain a 10% critical rate buff for 2 turns. So basically, as it says, if you're not critting, you get a crit rate increase for the next 2 turns. Now, you don't want to rely on something you don't do to do it, right? You want to crit all the time. You don't want to not crit and then get a chance to crit. That's not what you want, right? You just want to crit. So the 4 set effect, trash. It's not good. I would never go the 4 set on this piece. Not worth it. Crit damage set is the next one. The 2 set effects gives the user a 10% critical damage buff when using a special move. It's alright. And the 4 set increases your critical damage by 10%. Just wow. Amazing. Every DPS can use that. Right? Yami, who increases crit rate, is gonna benefit a lot from this set. Next up, we have the defense set. The 2 set effect increase your defense by 250. The 4 set effect increase your defense by 20%. Really good. Like, actually good. Mars and Raiders are gonna, you know, benefit a lot from this set effects, because they're gonna tank a shit ton, taunt. You know, they're gonna be able to maybe cheese a few events for you by tanking. Really good set. I recommend it on all tanks, obviously. The next up, you got the HP set. I mean, is there anything to talk about it? You get more HP, and then you get more HP, right? So you just, you know, throw it on, I don't know, probably your healer supporters, Mimosa, probably, maybe Finral, just to make them, you know, more sustainable. Next up, we have the speed set. Now the speed set got nerfed a lot since the closed beta. I don't exactly remember what the set effects were, but it's worse. Like the 2 set effect, if the wearer is inflicted by a debuff or abnormal status, they get a 20% speed increase. Bad. Really bad. So speed, right, is really relevant in PvP. And what do you use speed for? To go first. Now the 2 set effect wants you to not go first, get attacked, get debuffed to give you a speed increase. But by that time, obviously in PvP, you're, I don't know, stunned, you got your damage decreased, you got immobilized or whatever, bro. You got turned into a tree, right? So kinda shit, not gonna lie, kinda shit. Actually really shit. And obviously if the 2 set effect is shit, you won't go for the 4 set effect, right? Even if this 4 set effect is alright, at the start of battle you get a 4% speed increase buff for 1 turn. It's good, but I don't know, I wouldn't waste 2 equipment slots, gear slots, just to get the 4 set effect, right? So yeah, I wouldn't ever really use this set of gear. Now we got the effect hit rate set. 2 set effect gives you a +10 accuracy on your stats. Accuracy being effect hit rate, so you debuff more, you hit your burns more, you hit your poison more. And the 4 set effect gives you a 10% increase in accuracy. And my bad, I didn't translate it correct. It's a 5% crit rate increase. Actually a very good set overall, because you want this obviously on your debuffers, and not only does it give you a higher chance to debuff, but it gives you a 5% crit rate increase, so that's a plus, we'll take it. We got the critical resistance set. I mean, I don't know, the 4 set effect is really good. You might run it in PvP. At the start of battle you block debuffs for 2 turns with a 20% chance. 20% is 20%, right? I mean, yeah. But nah, now that I think about it, nah, I wouldn't use it at all. Penetration set, you get penetration plus 7 raw stats, and then the 4 set gives you a 50% defense penetration. Good. Like I would never like run this as a main kinda set, but like after you fill out, let's say you get like the 4 set effect of the attack one, right? And then you have some space left, so you could, you know, add the penetration set, a 2 set or 4 set maybe. I don't think 4 set fits, but yeah, you can add a 2 set. Call it a day, pretty good. And last but not least, we got the lifesteal set. The gear for this set can only be purchased to the PvP shop. You can't really farm it, I think. I'm not sure, but I know you can purchase it through the PvP shop. 2 set gives you, recovers your HP by 10% of your maximum HP when you defeat an enemy, right? So good, not bad. And then the 4 set gives you lifesteal blood sucking for 20% of the damage you do if your HP is low. So this set is really good to sustain yourself. I can see it, you know, run on Leopold, since Leopold has lifesteal in his skills integrated, so you just boost your lifesteal. Obviously I'm not Leopold does already have insane amount of damage, highest stats in the game, best passive in the game. He does like additional damage done on almost all of his skills. He burns, right? Now I'm a Leopold rider certified, so yeah. This set might be good on Leopold. I'm not sure if you want to run more damage DPS on Leopold, or if you wanna run the lifesteal one, because Leopold has like not a lot of HP at all. His HP is pretty below average, so it might be worth it to keep him alive. These are all the set effects, but there are some gear sets which are way better, which are crazy. Now I don't have the translations, but I can show them to you guys. There we go, let's go back to the game and click here. Now what do I mean with we got like cracked set effects? Starting from stage 10, you can farm golden gear, is what I call them, golden set effect gears, golden sets. Now these golden sets are basically the normal sets, but on crack, enhanced, better, way better, more stats, more effects. So let's take for example this golden attack set piece, right? If you look at the 2 set effect, it gives you a 7% attack and 7% magic attack increase compared to the normal attack set, which only gives you like a raw 2020. This is way more, bro, way better, insane. But that's not even the good part, bro. Look at the 4 set, 15% damage increase done. What? Holy. If you go to the next one, the golden defense. Holy, bro, this set, dude. The golden defense set. 30% defense increase and a 40% defense increase on the 4 set with an 8% fortify. Fortify like reduces the damage you take. Bro, what? If you have this on Mars, dude, he's never gonna die. He's just gonna tank and tank and tank. Like insane. We go to the next gold sets, right? You got the gold HP set, 7% HP increase, and I think the 4 set is like you heal 10% of your HP, maximum HP every turn. Correct. Like insane. And now, bro, gold speed set is so good. Holy, it's so good. The 2 set effects gives you a 5% speed increase buff for 2 turns at the start of a wave. So as I discussed before, the normal one gives you one after you debuff. You don't want that. You want the speed buff at the very beginning so you can go first. And then the 4 set just increases your speed by 5. And 5 is pretty good. 5 is like 5, 7, 8% increase, because the average speed is like 109. So 5 is pretty good. The golden crit rate set gives you a 55% increase, crit rate increase on the 2 set and a 10% crit rate increase on the 10 set. And then we go to the crit damage. Holy, 7% crit damage increase on the 2 set and 15 on the 4 set, so 22. Yeah, 22 crit damage increase. Bro, Yami's gonna love that, bro. He's gonna be like, sheesh. And we got the, what's this? I believe that's a penetration set. Yeah. So this one gives you, let me think, plus 7 penetration and a plus 15 defense penetration. Wait, I think I messed the penetration, normal penetration set up. Hold up. Yeah, my bad. I think in the translations I used the gold one instead of the normal one. Now, what's even more crack, right? The golden sets, they are separate from the normal set effects. So, for example, you really only want crit rate, right? Crit rate, crit damage on Yami. So what you're gonna do is you put the 4 set of the crit damage piece, golden one, and then you just put the normal crit damage piece on Yami as well. Call it a day. Nice. Now you got what? 10% on old, 10% the crit damage increase with the 4 set, and then you got like 22 with this one. So you got like almost 40% crit damage increase. Insane. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really nice to have. I mentioned it before, but as I said, the way you set or put the puzzle pieces or the equip pieces on the whole equipment grid, depending on how you put them, you can put more pieces, right? So I'll show you what the most optimal way is to equip them, right? So there we go. Now what's important to note is the fact that every piece has base stats, right? I mean obviously, but it's important to know because you have this piece which gives you attack or magic attack, then you have a normal square, attack and magic attack, then you got one piece which has defense and one piece which has HP, and that's the whole set. How do I know which one to put, right? Let's say you want crit damage. So what you're gonna do is you want the only the golden crit damage set and the normal crit damage set. Now to optimize it, you're gonna first put these pieces in here, right? So this goes here, But as you can see, we got one full set, gear set, the crit set, crit damage set. Now we can put more. We still have some spots. So what are we going to do? We're gonna take the, for example, the regular not golden crit damage set. To optimize it, you want the attack and all magic attack pieces on you. You don't want the defense or HP pieces. You want those pieces as base stats and still get the set effect. So we're gonna take the normal one, put this attack set piece of the normal set, and obviously this one. There we go. We got 4 pieces with attack as base stats, and then we got the HP and defense one. Not bad. The Yami's gonna be cracked. And then obviously you have the set effects, the 4 and 2 set effect for crit damage increase. Insane. Now there's another few alternatives. This is usually the best way to equip, right? You want the gold set and the normal set. What you can also do, especially for DPS, it might be broken for DPS, I haven't tested it. But what you can do is you go 3 2 sets. So let's say I go the golden attack stat, 2 pieces. Then I go the golden crit rate set, 2 pieces. And then I go the golden crit damage set, put 2 pieces here. There we go. And I got some space for, I don't know, 1 random piece. There you go. Now, as you can see, you have only attack or magic attack base stat pieces, which I haven't tested or calculated it yet, but like it might be stronger than going like a 4 and 2 piece, because you have way more attack stats increased, right? I think an Ella attack piece gives you like 1.6k at max, like 1.6k, 1.8k, something like that. So if you calculate it, it's like, you know, it's like what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 pieces with 1.6k. That's like almost 9k attack increase. Insane. Actually just fucking stupid. So yeah, you might want to go this, maybe test it out, maybe it does more damage for you, I don't know. You also get the 2 set effects, obviously. The downside is you don't get the 4 set effects, which are usually better than the 2 set effects. But I mean, yeah. So that's the gear guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, let me know below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.